Poor Naziah Harris.
Missing 13-year-old Naziah Harris from Detroit. This man has been charged with her murder. 13-year-old Naziah Harris has been missing since January. Although officials say they do not have a body, they have now charged 41-year-old Jarvis Butts in the death of Naziah Harris, and police say that she was pregnant with his child at the time she was killed. Jarvis Butts is allegedly the boyfriend of Naziah's aunt, and he had been grooming her for 2 years before getting her pregnant. Police say that they found Naziah's torn and ripped clothes and evidence on his phone that they had developed a relationship, along with searches of his that says abortion pill and antifreeze. Officials say Naziah is not the only victim of Jarvis Butts. He had been charged with assaulting 2 other young girls. Police say that he intentionally befriends women with young girls as children so that he can assault them. Jarvis Butts now faces charges of first-degree murder in the death of Naziah Harris. If found guilty, he faces life in prison.
Okay, so as she stated in the video, Naziah Harris's body have yet to be found. However, 41-year-old Jarvis Butts has been charged with her murder. What I thought we would do today is, let's do a reading to see if Naziah Harris is actually dead. You know what I mean? Before we start this reading, I just want to put out a disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video has been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we got that out the way, let's see what happened to Miss Naziah Harris. Okay. So the first card I pulled is the reverse 10 of cups, which means it's family secrets. It was an unhappy family dynamic. Yeah, there was some family secrets going on. And then you got the 9 of swords, which is a card of depression, having a nervous breakdown or meltdown. Then you got the 7 of swords, getting away, feel like they got away with something. Getting away with something scot-free, getting what you want, even though you got bad motives. Then you got the Ace of Wands reversed, which is about some kind of slowdown of progression or a stop to some plans. You got the 9 of Cups, meaning somebody getting what they want and somebody getting the gratification that they wanted. Then you got the Devil reversed, some kind of release from an abusive relationship, or it could talk about the dark side of sexuality, which means a sexual deviant. The Moon reversed, which was about fear, delusion, mood disorder, perversion. Then you got the 4 of Wands reversed. So when I put this all together, okay, I'm saying that Naziah already came from a very messed up family dynamic. Like, it was a very unstable family. I'm guessing she might have been... I don't think she was raised by a single... Yeah, I think she was raised probably by a single mother or a broken family. It was a broken family dynamic. It was already a lot of upset and depression. Why do I get the feeling that this guy, Jarvis Butts, who was dating Naziah's aunt at the time, I get the feeling like he offered her attention, but his motive was negative. He gave her the attention she wasn't getting from everybody else, you know what I mean, which is what she really wanted. But he used, like, he gave his attention, but he had a motive to do something worse with it. So these cards speak of perversion and having some kind of mood disorder. Now, it already has been proven that he is a serial R-worder, but he knew that he could take advantage of her because of her unstable home environment. Let's keep going. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Then you got the Emperor reversed. This guy was he was very controlling and domineering with her. I think that he also probably, let me see, you got the Ace of Wands reversed, then you got the Emperor reversed. Yep. He would violently R-word her. He was a molester. He was a sicko. It's saying it in the cards. Okay, so then you got the World. Life cycle's coming to an end. He killed this girl. He did. She is dead. He killed her. Let me see. Losing finances. Unable to juggle. Unable to juggle or maintain something. Let me see. I'm gonna leave this row out because this card still needs to tell me what it's saying. So then you got, like I said, the Two of Pentacles reversed, which is he was unable to maintain something. Okay. Now I know the girl was pregnant and he didn't want her to be pregnant. Not to mention let me see. Yeah. He wanted her to get rid of that baby. He wanted to, I think he was trying to, because like he was capital R wording and capital M wording her, right? So she did get pregnant. This is from what I understood. I'm seeing here he wanted her to get an abortion. He wanted her to get an abortion. I think he even tried to like finesse her and talk her into getting an abortion. You know what I mean? Let me see. Emotional insecurity, emotionally cold, untrustworthy. He didn't want that child. Well, of course, if the baby was there. He used violence and aggression. I think what it is I think she told him she wouldn't get rid of it or something. He wanted her to get rid of the baby. She wouldn't get rid of the baby. And as you can see, this is the card of violence and aggression. So he got extremely violent with her and hostile. I can even see him making threats to the girl. Let me see here. So then you got the Three of Swords. He tried to use threats to get her to like comply. To comply with his wishes, to stop the pregnancy in its progress, meaning terminate it. He probably was even offering to pay. See, he wanted her to just be in agreement with him. I think he was offering to pay if she just get the abortion. They got into a fight. Let me see. Did he strangle this girl? I'm getting the incline that she wanted other options, or seeing that she had many options outside of just aborting the baby, and they got into the struggle or this fight, and he didn't want to he wanted to avoid going to jail anyway for impregnating her. So I don't know. I think I'm getting the feeling from the cards that he might have strangled her or choked her, because he felt like that was going to be too much of a burden to have a baby with her. Yeah, he did not. Yep, too much of a burden to have the baby with her. I don't think he regretted molesting her, but I think he regretted like getting her pregnant. And so instead he caused her death. He regretted getting her pregnant. She was like, well, I got more options to just abort the baby. You know what I mean? She was gonna keep the baby. Temperance reversed. Disharmony. Imbalance. Trouble. Brewing. King of Pentacles. Like I said, he offered to get rid of the baby. Defeat, loss. So the King of Pentacles, which is the man who's financially secure, the older man, which he was 41 at the time, and he was dating her aunt at first. So then you got, like I said, you got the the Five of Swords. So it's like defeat, walking away. Did she turn her back to walk away from him? He wanted to fight some more about it, but she wouldn't fight with him about it. The Star card, hope. bright future. Trying to see that. Suppression of the feminine, not listening to your gut feeling. Trying to think. What is the star card trying to say to me? So like I said, with the High Priestess reverse, not wanting the secret to get out. Let's see. So you got the defeat card right next to the hope card. And then, like I said, the High Priestess card, which is saying, not listening to your... I think that somebody kind of had an incline that he was doing this. Let me see this. Marrying for money. Did this guy have some kind of money? I get the feeling that he was he was a businessman, like he had some money, and this is how he got into the family. I feel like a family member, this is what my gut is saying to me. A family member kind of either knew he was doing this to this girl or suspected it, but they ignored their gut feeling. I think they more likely suspected that something was going on between him and this girl, and they just was like, they probably shrugged it off. They shrugged it off as, oh no, you know, he had to win because he did not want to go to court over this. So let me see. And you got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. He knew that was not a good plan. That plan was not going to work for her to keep it. Feeling like a family member, like I said, a family member suspected. At the very least, a family member suspected him. Non-conventional relationship. It might have been the aunt he was dating that suspected him. But he was ruthless and he was kind of violent. You know what I mean? Let me see. He was ruthless and he was violent in that relationship with her. Yep, see? You got the king and the queen, but they're both reversed. She's just as bad as he is. Like, that aunt kind of probably knew something. That aunt knew something. I'm getting the feeling that aunt knew something. And, she knew that he had a history. I think she knew he had a history of touching on kids, and she still left her niece around him, which was a foolish decision. You know what I mean? She put her romantic relationship before the protection of her niece because she wanted this man to marry her. The Knight of Pentacles. She wanted him to marry her, and she wanted him to, like, keep spending that money on her. Yep. So she could have the nicer things, and because she could be good financially. He was taking care of the aunt financially. Why am I getting the feeling it's like that was like an exchange? Like, I'm not gonna say that it was like a deal of an exchange, but it was kind of like a thing where she was just like, okay, he's taking care of me, so don't ask, don't tell. You know what I mean? I think something weird is going on between my man and my niece, but don't ask, don't tell, because he's paying the bills. He's taking care of me. I hope this man marry me one day. You know what I mean? So never mind what I think he might be doing to my niece. I think part of her even looked at her niece's competition. See, now this is a card. You see how you got the Two of Swords, but it's in reverse. Now, if it was upright, the Two of Swords would mean like being blindsided by something or not seeing the situation for what it is. But the Two of Swords reverse means having clarity in the situation. This means that aunt kind of knew about this situation. That aunt kind of knew about the situation. She knew about it. I think she even looked at her niece as competition to a degree and felt like he's not sleeping with me because he's too busy sleeping with you. I think that aunt knew. See? Queen of Swords reversed. Nasty, cynical, judgmental, cold-hearted, calculating. This is the way she started being to her niece because she knew that man was touching on her. He used his money to dominate them. I'm getting from this reading that this man have money. I haven't done too much research on the case. Please leave a comment down below telling me if this man, you know what I mean, had some kind of money or something like that. Or was he like some kind of businessman or something? Did he have a business? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Like I said, he used his money to dominate because he knew that they didn't have the funds that he had like that. They were broke. That family was broke and he had money. See that? See that? So they complied. They went along with a lot of what he was doing. The Page of Swords. They went along with what he was doing. Like, not they. I mean, it might have been a couple of, I don't know. I'm getting a feeling that it wasn't just the aunt that kind of suspected something, but still let it go on. You know what I mean? So then you got the Page of Swords, which is about communication. Was there text messages? Was there some kind of text messages? Like, I'm getting communication. There was communication. So I think this aunt saw text messages between him and the young girl. Unacquitted love. Or like a miscarriage. Then you got the strength. Unacquitted love. She felt like he loved his niece more than he loved her. Strength. And then escaping, walking away. She was scared he was going to leave her. She was scared he was going to leave her. So, let me see the crisis. I hope that aunt didn't help him do something to that girl. Let me see. She was scared she was going to lose his love and that he was going to leave her. The strength, they got the strength card. So I feel like she felt like she had to do something to keep him from leaving her. So that means she had to help him in do his misdeeds. At least that aunt knows. That aunt knows something. I think that aunt was involved. Let me see. Death. See that? The Tower. The secret came out. The secret came out, I think, but within the family, that he had got her pregnant. And then next is the death card, endings. Luck not being on someone's side or a negative turn in the situation. That girl is dead. The mentality and the logic was, though, that he had to be on guard. He had to be on guard. He didn't want to go back to prison. That was a sacrifice he had to make. This was something he had to make. He had to contemplate this. This was something he had to do. This is the way he felt. The Four of Cups reversed. I'm trying to figure out what is this trying to say to me. So you got the Hangman, you got the Four of Cups reversed, and the Two of Wands is the go card, the green light. It was a card of travel. I don't feel like that girl. Why do I feel like that girl is like somewhere further than where their neighborhood is? Like, I feel like he traveled the distance to dispose of her, which is why they ain't found her yet. And then you got the Four of Cups over here. I'm trying to think, what is that saying, because it's reversed. This could be about depression, or like it could be about like basically I think he took a time out and thought about this. I think it was premeditated. He knew he was going to kill that girl. Then you got the Queen of Cups. Empathy, compassion. Let me see. Yeah, empathy, compassion, gentle. What is that got? What does the Queen of Cups got to do with the reading, though? Empathy, compassion, gentle, sentimental. Warm-hearted. Then you got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Cold-hearted. All about money, only care about money. I think that's talking about the aunt. I think this is talking about Naziah Harris, that she was a gentle, warm-hearted person, and the aunt was in it for the money with that man. So the lovers, divorce, separation, a discord, an argument. Got the lovers reversed. Stirring up trouble. She felt like, this is what she felt like to her niece. She felt like her niece was stirring up trouble by being pregnant. Contemplation. I really do think her aunt was in on what happened, whatever, like her disappearance. I think the aunt had something to do with the disappearance. Let me see this, because this is also the card of death and tombs. She felt like the niece was stirring up trouble, so this was premeditated. She helped him contemplate this. So that means that the lovers reversed. You know what I mean? Him and the little girl, he was messing with the little girl, but I feel like it was two people involved in this, him and the aunt. This is the what I'm getting. Okay, see that? Childhood trauma. The past coming back to haunt you, being greedy and stingy. She helped him kill her niece. She helped that man kill her niece. Because you got the Knight of Wands reversed, somebody that's like rushing into the situation. She made a judgment card and rushed into it. She was being ruthless and petty. She really looked at her niece as the other woman. That's competition. Instead of realizing, see, this is the Page of Pentacles. Remember I told you guys before, Pentacles means earth signs. You know what I mean? It means money and it means earth signs. And little Naziah Harris was an earth sign. She was a Virgo. So you got being stingy and greedy. And this little girl, you got the Page, who is her. Bad news for her, sudden departure. The Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of pregnancy. She was pregnant. That was the bad news, so that's why they got rid of her. Then you got the Page of Wands. They had to make a fast decision, and they were enthused. I think she was happy about the pregnancy, though. She might have been enthusiastic, at least. I don't know. Let me see. Let me pull some more cards with that. I'm seeing enthusiasm, but who? They set it up to make it look like an accident. It was a vehicle involved, too. The Hermit, the Virgo. And then it was the murder. It was the murder. They set it up to look like an accident. They was enthusiastic about, I think she was enthusiastic about meeting with the guy. And he set it up to make it look like some kind of accident. Or I think it was vehicles involved. Like, how can I explain what I'm trying to do? A man that wants to keep his secrets. So he killed her because he wanted to keep that secret. I think that he kidnapped her and either choked her or strangled her. I think the aunt knew way more than what people know she knows. And I think she may have even been involved in what happened. But I want to remind everybody that this is all alleged. This is all for entertainment purposes. And this is all just my interpretation of the cards. Okay? If you like this video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video. Thank you, my beautiful soul family. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.